Hi friends, I'm Eliza Mendoza, a local real estate agent here in Twin Falls. A lot of people are scared of relocating and their biggest fear is, what if I regret it? So today, I'm going to take you through all the fears you may have about relocating to Twin Falls, and my goal is by the end of this video, I've answered a lot of your fears and given you better insight and guidance if you're thinking about moving to this area. By the end of this video, if you have any questions or would like more insight, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'd be honored to answer any additional questions. As someone who has been raised here and is now raising a family here, I have a really good insight on Twin Falls, and I'm not scared to give you the good, the bad, the ugly. So don't hesitate to reach out. All my contact info will be below. So let's get into the video. The number one fear I see from people relocating is buying a home sight unseen. Oftentimes, great homes that are priced well move fast, and sometimes you don't have enough time to get there to see it in person. So fear is, what if I find a home but I don't have time to see it? I don't want to buy a bad home. No one wants to buy a bad home. So in that case, what we do is we do virtual showings, we can do contingency clauses for viewing the home, and we can also do 3D tours and get you measurements so you can get very familiar with the home. Now, if we get an offer accepted, we will have an inspection contingency clause in there. During that inspection contingency clause, you'll have 10 business days or whatever time we set in the contract to come and view the home, do inspections, and make sure it's the home that fits your needs. Our goal is to make sure we get you the home you want, get all the information about the home so you can make educated decisions, and feel very confident when signing at the closing table. A lot of our clients buy homes sight unseen, but we have the steps in place to ensure you know exactly what you're buying before you sign that dotted line. Another fear is, what if I move and I hate it? That's a true fear, and for some people that has happened. So if you move down here and it's not what you expected, what do you do? We can guide you through relocating to another area, but what we want to do before you ever buy a home is make sure Twin Falls is the place for you by understanding what kind of lifestyle are you looking for, what is most important to you. In 5 years, how do you view your life? And we want to make sure we're asking the right questions before we find a home for you to make sure Twin Falls is the place for you. Now, if you thought Twin Falls was the perfect place for you, you move here and you just ended up not liking it, we have a love it or list it program where if you decide to move within 12 months, we will list your home complimentary and help you get to the next place to call home. Another fear is, can I find work here? Our job market is very steady and it is growing faster and faster. With our access to agriculture, we have huge, large companies that are moving here like Chobani and Cliff Bar and True West Beef. These companies are huge companies that employ a lot of people. We also have a lot of jobs in healthcare, law enforcement, teaching, and as we're growing, more and more businesses are coming in. So if you're more into the entrepreneurship, there is a huge opportunity right now for businesses coming into Twin Falls as we have more people come in. Another fear you may have if you have kids going to school are, how are the school systems? Idaho doesn't rank the highest in education on a national average, but here in Twin Falls, we've been seeing newer schools come in. With our rapid growth, Twin Falls has been adjusting and doing new schools. With newer schools that feature Rock Creek Elementary, Pillar Falls, South Hills Middle School, and the newest high school, Canyon Ridge, we are seeing them plan for even more growth as we grow. Now, if you're not wanting to go to public school, Twin Falls has 2 new charter schools called Gem Prep and Pinecrest Academy, which you can join the waitlist for. Another cool feature they have released is a dual immersion school program. That was released recently, meaning you can have your child learn 2 languages. You do have to apply for that, and it is kind of on a lottery system, but if that's something that interests you, you can. Now, if private school is an option for you, we have a handful of private schools you can look into. Now, if you don't want to do private school, charter school, or public school, and your vibe is more of a homeschool, there is a great homeschooling community here to ensure that your kids still get that awesome interaction that you would want them to have. Another thing can be crime rates. So let me ask right now, compared to the national average, how does Twin Falls compare to crime rates?
According to Home Snacks, FBI-based reporting, Twin Falls has a total crime rate of 1,895.8 per 100,000 people. That is about 18.4% lower than the U.S. national rate of 2,324.2 per 100,000.
Another fear is it affordable here? As Twin Falls is growing, so are home prices, but we are still considerably lower than the national average. Right now, we have homes available in the $360,000 price range that are a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, new construction with really nice features. Now, how long will that last? I'm not quite sure, but as of right now, there are still great affordable options. If you're wanting a home with land and a bit more space to spread out, you're gonna find that here in Twin Falls, you're gonna get a little bit more for your money than you would elsewhere. Fear is normal. It just means you care about making the right choice. If you have certain fears about coming to this area or have different questions that you want more insight on, please reach out to me as I'd be happy to guide you through anything you may need and answer the questions. So if you decide to relocate to Twin Falls, you're making the best informed, educated decision you may possibly make. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you want more information about Twin Falls, make sure to check out my channel and subscribe. We'll talk soon. Bye, friends.